From the Los Angeles introduction, I came in knowing that a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine, making 144 horsepower and 139 pound-feet of torque, powered the CHR. I also knew that Toyota would not offer all-wheel drive, just front-wheel drive, disappointing many. However, countering expectations driven by those specs, the CHR makes use of a new platform from Toyota, the same one that makes the new generation Prius actually drive like a real car. That platform uses MacPherson struts up front and a double wishbone at the rear to make up the CHR's suspension, components that generally lead to good driving dynamics. A small hatchback with standard 18-inch wheels and a higher riding position than a typical car, the CHR begins with Toyota design language at the front end, similar to the new Corolla and Camry. From there, things get a little crazy. The headlight casings stream down the robust front fenders, a deep contour line swoops up the rear fender to meet the down-curving roofline, and a slotted spoiler hangs over the hatch. Reflecting the diamond profile of the CHR's side, the interior designers put diamond-shaped imprints in the door panels and headliner. That unique styling drops down to earth with hard plastic trim pieces around the cabin. Looks aside, the cloth-covered, manually adjustable front seats offered well-padded comfort, while headroom proved adequate in the front and rear. The CHR may look like the automotive equivalent of gauged earlobes, but the dashboard electronics feel a little more like Grandpa's clock radio. Only one USB port graces the cabin, and the 7-inch touchscreen in the dashboard merely shows digital audio and a hands-free phone interface. The CHR lacks navigation, Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. The 6-speaker sound system offers no subwoofer nor LED ambient lighting effects, like you can get in a Kia Soul. Once behind the wheel, however, I forgot my disappointment in the CHR's cabin electronics. True to my expectations for the platform, the CHR felt solid, with engine, transmission, steering and suspension all working in harmony. To select Eco, Normal or Sport modes, I had to dig into the instrument cluster display, suggesting the average driver won't be changing them. And frankly, I noticed only minor differences in the throttle mapping for each one. The CVT, which uses bands instead of fixed gears to minutely adjust drive ratios, worked seamlessly. Although likely chosen to aid fuel economy, the result of 27 miles per gallon in the city and 31 miles per gallon on the highway is only middling. Traversing the twisty roads of Texas Hill Country, I made use of the CVT's manual mode, letting me choose from its 7 virtual gears to keep the power up in the turns. Here the CHR's suspension showed its worth, delivering composed handling. The electric power steering assumed a bit more heft at greater speed, and I felt a little rotation as the car negotiated turns at speed. Coupled with reasonably good handling, the CHR felt comfortable in more sedate driving, its dampers doing an excellent job of soaking up the road. The big bonus for CHR comes from Toyota's decision to equip all its cars with its Toyota Safety Sense driver assistance package, a collection of safety features using camera and radar to automatically brake before a collision and warn drivers of lane drifting. On top of that standard package, the CHR also incorporates standard adaptive cruise control, which automatically matches the speed of slower traffic ahead, and can bring the car to a complete stop. The emphasis on safety tech, and the lack of modern dashboard electronics, belies the youth orientation of the CHR. Its looks may be risky, but the driving experience certainly is not. And given that youthful buyers may need parental help for financing, Toyota may have hit on the perfect combination of youth and responsibility. The Toyota CHR comes out as a 2018 model year car in 2 trims, XLE and XLE Premium. Pricing comes in at $22,500 for the former, $24,350 for the latter, with the car hitting dealers in April of this year. Given the extensive standard equipment for the CHR, don't expect to jack up the price with options.